Well, let tell them thank you. We send them message there, then concern there. For me, most of them I take it as management information. Now look at the you want to we talk about corruption at stations and checkpoints. You know they say as you know how they talk about how they talk about the organization. Me know they did at every checkpoint, I know we did at every station. But as an institution, we come out with very good strategy very soon we will curb them here. But again, the members of the public where they go through some of them corrupt practice they are I would say they are also complicit because they report out to we. If you report out to we, wait report out let's see what we will do thereafter. But if you not report out to we, you just prefer for when there's a radio program, you take phone, you report that. That's not the proper reporting. We get reporting channels. The one on the cyber, I don't make it clear. Say we police will investigate the case there, will they send them go now the office of the Attorney General. Now then they look at how for charge. Now then they know not only control which court the case for go. We don't have control over that. And for us, they just advise us charge on this, charge this, charge this, they'll charge. We'll send and go back to it. And they send and go to court. So they send a magistrate court, send a high court. We don't have control. Then of course the ban on the CBD, that ban they execute across the board. We get people where they work now government departments now bike and they use for car work. Those ones who can accept them. He cut across, not only police, other people in other government offices. But for this one, on the bike riders, we don't sit down plenty time with bike riders. We don't engage, we don't do communicate, we don't do MOU. Recently, UNDP championed a big effort where we bring bike riders and police together. We agree on a couple of things. They communicated, where we sign, where the leadership sign. So we don't say the CBD, not to now it starts. We don't demarcate it clearly. Therefore, come out inside it because of the pain where they cause people then at the city center. So now we don't do it from last year. This January, they are attempt for implement. So that's why we are coming out like that. And we are going to make sure all the implement. We do it side by side with the young leadership, with the young bike riders.
In go all water because sometimes even police officers then they ride bike or some of the bike then belong to police officers.
Well, if the bike they within the CBD, we are not going to allow the bike to ply. And no matter what I get them. No matter what I get them. Once we don't say this time no go area for bike, go. If you're not a policeman, you go walk, you get your bike. If you get for ply
ride
through.
Okada.
No, we want for sit down there because we know the employee for ride Okada. We want for sit down there. Most times then me I can say who alleges must prove. If you don't say policeman ride Okada, I want to see one example of such. Me front headquarters, you don't know one morning policeman broke traffic. He come up from Shakastimi Street, he want go down. Where are the opposite? If I come up from down, he come up. I make the hula. Then go charge, I go to court, you go pay fine. That is how you enforce. So me, I'm ready to do it. So this police here, let me trust them. We are taking in the direction in this police force. So trust them. Then small information. We'll get the reporting channel. Make the report to we. The issue of bail, yes, bail. We get for go again for talking about bail. Bail that thing we person will pay for. No. Now just you go sign bond, shorty with this man anything at one time at the bank account for now. That's all you need to do. You don't need to pay anything.
So how much the officer they are aware of which they say so say na so
they are all aware. Bail
why
policy.
They do the opposite?
Well, if we see you they do the opposite, we take action against you. That's what we want to know. One for see would I do the opposite. In as much as we try for launder the image of the organization, anybody do the opposite for the and the more, we'll see you. Would they take appropriate action? The one more but the one about protest, yes, protest gets a regulation we they follow. The constitution clear. We want protest, they inform the inspector general say we now for doing protest. The inspector general equally gets rights for CS, I go allow, I don't go allow. But how to do it? We don't write say one for protest. We need to talk about them faceless, we kick on social media, we come out tomorrow. Then they already need to take as responsible conduct. When you write to we say you want to do a demonstration, will they call you, invite you to an ethical interview? You the guy will sit down. Yes, you're not the champion. I lead this. What you want for do this for? We'll try to understand why you want for that. Then together we'll sit down. We'll map out how you get for go. I go from point A to point B. What you make to do so because we don't have to let you demonstration affect other pedestrians or road users. That make we sit down. We plan. But to say person writes well, I want do demonstration. We'll call and say come for this ethical interview. You know come. That means this sinister, get other intention, not the genuine one. So most times, then they fail for comply with the procedure. So if you don't comply with procedure, we not allow you. Somebody has to take responsibility. Yes, now me they lead this, we they come up from here to here. If anything go wrong, we the police are. Once you come up to it, you own up to what you are doing. Because if you don't utter something, say you want to do this, you have to also have the moral courage to come and say, yes, I'm going to be in charge. So that's, we don't have problem with protest, but if you follow the process, we can allow it. But for going on social media, say we come out tomorrow, no, then they not allow that. We know as long as what you have done, they threaten public safety and national security, we don't allow you for like a. So now then, drugs in the area of drugs, so policeman them. If we catch you on drug business, you dey go. Okay. We dey go. That then we know that zero tolerance policy will get on drugs. Those where talk about say they are accomplices. If we realize you are an accomplice with a drug dealer, that one also you face the full force of the regulation and the criminal code. We don't charge people for that also.
The software quick one and the issue of Babadi them we then go through the process, but police still arrest.
No, the issue with Babadi on the software yes, some phone and the software not able them. Well, at that point we talk, I like we can count down, but the one who they bring cam, like who's can phone we get. If Kev not believe like that phone will let bring cam.
We see you tell on the try for transit from police force to service. How found that?
Well, we don't do the basic steps. We don't do them. The first thing we'll do now that we don't go back to the 1964 Police Act. We review that day because the transition actually from force to service now for just improve on professionalism, service delivery, community partnership. You know, then there would of course we strengthen we ties with people. Then we make a community-based police service. That's all. But we don't go so far. We don't review the Police Act. We don't do the police regulation. We don't do benchmarking. We go to Ghana. We see Ghana very experienced because Ghana in 2001 they start for transition from force to a service. They don't do Panam for the past 20 years. So we don't go copy the new example. So we to copy now they pan in our own country. What to do the past 2 weeks now for work on the mindset of our own policemen. 2 days I go across this western area, east and west, talk to policemen about what is coming ahead. Okay. So that one is going to be.
You start for talk on Babadi. Conclude on that.
For them, they wrote requesting for a demonstration on electoral justice. They submit list of names and signatures, telephone numbers, thumbprints. So they write, we look at those numbers. Where do you there list? Where you call this number? They just say no, na cassava leaf and they beat them back. It's not a demonstration. So those all of it was falsified. And even the thumbprints, we did analysis. We get fingerprint experts, we get thumbprint experts. Then check those thumbprints. They were done by one person.
Okay. So what you go say to people we still get doubt on the police service, where did they key and all for